Good morning, guys. How we doing? All right. These are collective and timeless, so just take what resonates. All right. So you maybe have collected enough information from the things that have happened to kind of understand. You might be seeing like a new meaning in things, or like seeing things from a new angle is kind of what I'm getting. There's this kind of like exhausted, frustrated feeling of like how like it's just like this like really it feels like this very, very childish game now that in this moment, because this because it's like you're getting new insights on things, and you're like, it might be something like, I mean, I'm giving this from my perspective, of course, but like it may be something like, how did I not see certain things before? But that's how you know that illusions are cast and stuff like that too, because and some of it's, it's out of your control. So it's kind of just like, try to give yourself grace. I mean, that we have the 7 of Wands on the bottom, so that's interesting. So it's kind of like it's like, and then there's this Knight of Swords in the background that's angry. So there's kind of this like you're worn out, but you've been through enough battles at this point that like you've gained this resilience regardless. And getting that like the enemy team is very aware of, because I guess it's the more that God reveals, the more that you follow this path, and it's very, those aspects are very beautiful, like the subtleties and stuff like that are very special. And but there's something about that where it's like, it's kind of like, it's like your enemies are like, because there's this energy that has popped up many times of like, it's not fair, like la la la, and like there's this sort of like, there is this, and I still don't fully understand this whole reward, thinking that you get reward without effort type of thing. Like, I don't know where that comes from. But it's something that it's a part of the process of like moving through it. That's how you know, though, that there are people who are caught in the illusion, because it's like they're not actually here moving with you on this journey, and so they're copying, they're mimicking, they're and then they do things like attack you, and then you're getting karma, and then you blame the person that you're attacking for triggering you or whatever. And it's like, that's the way that it works, because if you keep coming back in my energy, the truths are going to come out. Especially because I tried to walk away from tarot, because when I first started it, it's not like I didn't know that truths were going to be exposed, but I didn't know that I had no idea about this insanity of the competition and people like the jealousy and secretly hating me because I'm like exposing things, even though I try my hardest not to even name names or anything like that. But God keeps wanting, I keep feeling pulled to do this. So if you don't want your truths exposed, then don't get in my energy. I mean, that's it really is like that, because you're putting, regardless of like how you want to perceive that, you're putting your energy, trying to mix your energy with mine, and God will show me whatever it is I need to see, type of thing. Okay, so yeah, the enemy's aware of like where you're headed type of thing. So for some reason right now we're coming up to the Lion's Gate, which is a very, very powerful portal. So there's this feeling of like, you know, keeping the things to yourself that you don't feel like you need to share. And definitely, because I know for me, I know one of the things that exhausts me is trying to feed into like trying to battle things that are just frustrating me, and it just adds more turmoil. So it's like kind of protecting your peace as much as you can, because even though you may feel like you have all haters, it's like you're still here trying to show up for the collective. Yeah, because I'm feeling like right now there's like this lack of stability, this lack of strength that you feel, and then there's the Six of Swords saying like you need to give yourself time. There's a lot of like animosity from the other side, even though they're not like in your life. So that's why it's crazy. But that's where you have to also lean into God and trust in that, and that things are going to pan out the way they are meant to. Because that's the thing for me too, is like there are these battles that, especially because I don't know who's who when people are making fake accounts, like I'm like, I don't want to fight this fight. Like it's not I'm handing it over. It's not mine to fight. But yeah, I'm going to add that lastly, is like, if you don't want your truths exposed, like, don't come around me. I don't like that really is the best that I can give, because it's like, you're choosing to do that. So, I still send everybody love. I trust in the process. I trust that what's meant to be will be. I trust that we are protected, and I send everyone love and strength and protection. I'm a working mom, single mom, homeschooling my child with special needs. So anything would help you guys if you want to send a donation. Yeah, the money threat thing it's just not cool. Again, I don't really want to retaliate anymore about it, because it's hurtful. It's just, I don't deserve that. And I'm not going to apologize for speaking my truth and for fighting for what I believe in, but I do apologize for any projections I've given. But another thing that came to me is, it's like, I think a lot of us on, probably who are here, you may have had a tough turmoil with your family, and then it's like you attract a lot of people from that. But it's like, I'm not your mom. Like that, I felt the need to say that, because I've seen that pattern come up a lot with men that I've been in relationships with, and I just think that it's because you attract people based off like your parents, but then you start to visualize them like as you whenever you're triggered, you're like, it's something from childhood that like happened, but it's like, I'm not your mom. Like, I'm not, obviously, but I mean, it's just, I feel like it needs to be said, because those wounds are very, very deep, and healing them takes a lot of time. But the people that are triggering you, it's just because it's just mirroring that. But it's like, I'm not personally trying to attack you or anything like that. And if I'm ever doing speaking in a way that's aggressive or like sharp, it's because I'm just impassioned in that moment. But a trigger is truly, once you can sit with it and move through it, it's something to heal you and heal that part of you. All right, I love you guys, and we're moving through it together. Okay.